No, Red's not here. We'll just start and I'll catch him up later. So this was the assignment that we had finished that was due today. Basically, the due date was today to finish. It was just a hashtag. You're just creating a hashtag about an event that we talked about in the movement. So watching the class is probably the most important thing to do on that one. So we're done with that now. We're going to start our cereal box assessment today. We're going to work on it today and tomorrow, and we're going to have everybody present it next week on Wednesday, or they'll present it to me if they're not here on Wednesday, basically. But here's the instructions for it. You can look over it in more detail later. I'm going to kind of explain it later. So basically, you're going to choose a civil rights leader. Any of these civil rights groups that we've talked about in class, whether it's the Black Civil Rights Movement, Women's Suffrage Movement, Mexican Filipino Farm Workers Movement, LGBTQ Rights Movement, or American Indian Movement, you're going to pick one person from any one of those groups, whichever one of these movements interested you the most. You're going to pick one of the people from there. And there's a little bit of research behind it. You do have to get to know this person a little bit. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to create a cereal box dedicated to their life and their efforts in their movement that they were a part of. So I'm going to show you some examples of some that was created last year. So here's one. I know it's backwards there, but you know, oh well, nothing I can do about it. So this is about Elizabeth Cady Stanton. All together, we are equal. So like they basically turned this cereal box into something that dedicated for them. This person didn't get like full points on the front. I'll show you one that, let's see right here. This one's full points on the front because it also had like a little slogan or saying. This one was about Alice Paul, the life of Alice Paul for Life Cereal. So what it says right here is, so good you can stop a hunger strike. It's funny because she went on hunger strike when she was trying to fight for women's suffrage. So just like a clever, funny saying about this cereal, but that saying has to be somewhat related to what she did. For example, she also put, it will knock your hats off because she was obsessed with hats. So that always works for that one too. This person also did Alice Paul for the women's suffrage movement. It's called Suffrage's Fruity Loops of Rights. So the amendment, so for the little saying that you have to put on the front, the amendment that gave women the right to vote was the 19th Amendment. So they wrote 19 different vitamins. Okay, so it's like a thing about the cereal that ties into who she is and what she did, or him, whoever it is. And they also did like a 19 different flavors. It's a lot of, colors. That's right. So this is basically what you have to do on the front. You have to have a picture of the person. You have to have the cereal name. You have to have a picture of the cereal, and you have to have one little clever saying about the cereal on it. So that's the front. The bottom is just your name. On the top, let me see, I can't remember. I changed my mind for on the top of the cereal box. It says on each one, it says what to do. So like right down bottom of box, number 1 is your name. Number 2, top of the box, a 3-sentence summary of the civil rights movement that your hero is associated with. So for example, if you're doing one on the Black Civil Rights Movement, on the top, you're going to put a 3-sentence summary of the Black Civil Rights Movement, okay, in general. Okay, that's the top. And then going back to the instructions, so one of the side panels, at least 2 interesting quotes by your figure. So this one, they put a lot more than 2, but you only need at least 2 interesting quotes by that figure. And the other side is at least 3 interesting facts. It says interesting facts right here. At least 3 interesting facts about your person that you chose. So those are the 2 side panels. The back panel, I already talked about the front of the box. there we go, back of box, a 3-paragraph minimum biographical essay of your figure, whoever your person is. So in your 3-paragraph essay, you should include the events that they were a part of, why you decided to choose this person, talk about a weakness and a strength that your hero had. And then you can also include small pictures or like a little game. You know how like some cereal boxes have a little game on the back side? You can create a little crossword or like follow the line game, you know, whatever it is, you create a little game. And that's extra credit. So it'll tell you how many points each side is worth. Okay. Make sure everything is done in your own words. I do have on here pictures of these 3 boxes I've been showing you, and an example so you can see it, but I wanted to show you everything today just on the Zoom class. So that's how you do it. Okay. So when you are at home, you can, if you want to, if you have your own cereal box and you don't want to come in, then great, use that. But if you don't have a cereal box, or if you want one ready to go, I have these already made up, ready to go for students to use them to put their cereal box information on. Okay. So if you have one at home, great, use that. If you need any supplies, let me know and I'll put together a kit for you to come pick up, but let me know if you need to come pick anything up. Because I've got construction paper you can use, printer paper for you to color on. This person printed it out and glued it on. You can, or taped it on because the glue didn't work very well. Tape worked a lot better on this wrapping paper. So you can print it out, and any of these, you know, they printed things out, pictures out, and cut it out and put it on there. If you have a printer available, you can do that. If you don't, then you can just draw it because you'll be at home. So if you don't have a printer available or don't want to use one, then you can just draw it. For the essay on the back, you will just write on a paper, cut it out, and then tape it on the back. So yeah, that's when you get to that point. I know that you're going to be working on, you specifically, Korean, are you going to be working on the past stuff before you do this, finishing your assignments from all the different rights movements? For anybody else who's watching this after today's date, this wouldn't apply to you. So if you need supplies, let me know and I will arrange to get those to you to have you come pick them up, or you can get them in class to work on at home. Because if you're not here in class, then you got to work on it at home or come in on the days you're not supposed to be here. So again, these are available for you. Cereal box for you. I didn't do that great of a job because I was trying to hurry. It's not very straight there, is it? Because I had like 20 boxes to put together. So if you need one of those, let me know. So anyways, that's it for the instructions for today.